Good evening, everybody. How's everybody this evening? I hope your week has started off well. Welcome back to Warframe, where I have no idea what I'm doing. Probably slaughtering a whole bunch of stuff and trying to hug a Kavat who finally lets themselves be hugged. So, as I said in the description, I've actually spent some time working on formae, and honestly, I don't really know if it's made a huge amount of difference. But what we'll do is give everything a sort of a bit of a run. And see if it makes any difference. How about that? Let's start.
Our position has been compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Let's see how long we last before everybody gives up on us. That's only wave 1. Doesn't count. It's not until about wave 7 or 8 that it really starts to make a difference. And it appears everyone else is dashing off to do more exciting things. It's always a good idea, I think, to leave somebody close by the target you're defending, because sooner or later someone's going to get through and someone needs to do the defending.
Extraction is ready, unless you can handle more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Yeah, I don't think your bike is going to really help you here. Yeah, easy so far. Maybe a bit easier than usual. Nope, that bike really doesn't help. Stop playing around and be part of the team, damn it. Ooh, pardon my French.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
Yeah, that is proving to be
Another
surprisingly
opportunity to
straightforward.
distract will appear soon.
No, that bike really doesn't help. Oops, made a mistake there.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Continue to defend.
Pushing my luck a bit here now. With only the two of us, if the other fella can do stuff, that would be great.
Coming in of so many of you being your best selves. Nora is just beside herself with admiration.
I can't believe I'm stuck with the fancy pants with the bite, which does no good in this scenario. I think 12 levels is all we're going to really safely accomplish here.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy. We're done here. The
honestly,
extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
I've already got that. I am very tempted to try the Alad 5 Assassination. Just to see. What do we think? Oh, before I even think about that, let's get some assistance.
Operator, were you visualizing a bloody battle?
Me too.
Alright, let's see if any of this actually helps. Let's get the, see if this makes any difference. Anybody remember where the Alad 5 thing is supposed to be? I don't know how to find it. Ooh, I need to do an Archon hunt. Alright. Yes, want to do that. Where's Alad 5? When he's at home? Anybody remember? Yeah. Let's see what happens.
We've contracted you with a mark. You are here to find your mark and eliminate the assigned target. Alad V is sick. The infestation has infiltrated his mind. It has been doing its bidding. You're here to stop him, but in doing so, you will also be showing him mercy. The mercy of freeing him from the infestation.
Hey, Pseudo.
Do you see this color? This color will let you see like I see.
Trying the Alad 5 Alad V assassination again. See if various upgrades make any difference. Can't pay much attention, sorry. Just in case you're saying anything.
You have one more chance. Come to and I will show you the magic of this gift.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Why must you always work against progress? I'm trying to bring us all together. Things could have been different if you tried to work with me. There I go again, giving you too much credit. Must I always show you the way forward?
Located the VIP. Time to go to work.
darling.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Heavy infestation ahead.
That's better.
Almost. Go on, get up there. Did it.
Nice work taking down the VIP. Now on to
Well,
extraction.
that worked.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I know you're not supposed to use brute force on Allied 5, but you know what? It's terribly satisfying to have done it. Well, I just killed Alad V, so that makes for a good evening.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work.
Yay! And after all that, you get practically nothing. But I've wanted him dead for a while, and I finally
Inbox
did it.
messages
So.
await the
Ooh.
operator. I wonder what they say.
Right, so what am I doing? No idea, to be honest with you. If anyone's wondering, Steel Path is undoable at my level. I tried doing one of the very easy early Earth missions. This one. Hang on a second. Yeah, doing E prime at Steel Path level, practically undoable for me. I did do Sayer's Visions.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha. You are incapable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your tongue from the roof of your mouth the following morning.
Yeah, even E prime, which is an easy one. Oh no, you're joking on me. Alright. This is going to be a complete and utter failure, I guarantee it. I suspect Prakash is trying to teach me that I need to learn abilities. After you, mate!
Each enemy is more powerful than before. Only with true mastery of the Tenno arsenal will you succeed.
Yeah, which means I won't.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Which means I'm dead, basically. Almost guarantee it. Took me that long just to kill one. What you can't tell is that I'm not actually doing any of the work.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
For the Lotus.
I guarantee, if I look at the stats after we're done here, you'll find I have killed practically nothing.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Oh, you're kidding me. I don't even know what the heck misery is. So, what the? So, here's the thing. I know I am not ready for Steel Path in no way, shape or form. And so if you look at my stats, you'll see I did almost nothing. I mean, look at the stats. The stats tell you themselves. And I bet you the only reason I did any kills at all was because Prakash there did most of the damage and I just followed up. So, yeah, no. Grant you, okay, I was a better shot. That's the only thing I got going for me. Oh, wait a minute, that's weird. But nonetheless, look at the damage dealt. Prakash did basically 90% of the damage, and I didn't. Because I'm not ready for Steel Path. So, you know, I need to have better mastery, better mods, which I don't have, and can't get yet. So for me to even vaguely look at Steel Path at this point, it's frankly embarrassing to me. I mean, you know, it might be fun to try.
Angry.
I may require maintenance after.
But, you know, it's... Yeah, the only reason I came out of that without having to use Affinity to revive is because Prakash was there. If I tried that solo, no, dead. So, you know. Good evening, Prakash. And I'll tell you one thing, too, that slightly bothers me. everybody has their opinion on how I should fight in the game. Now, sometimes that's informed, sometimes it's personal, I don't know. And everyone seems to forget I'm new to the game. I don't have all the things that people think I should have. I've got absolutely nothing but basic mods. That's it. I don't have upper level mastery equipment. I can barely hold forth in a single simple steel path mission. Without Bricage, who just said hello, I'd be dead. There would have been no point in my trying that mission without him. Absolutely none. You know, I can do, well, as I demonstrated, I can just about do the Alad 5 assassination. Just about. That's it. That's my limit. That's the hardest thing. That's the hardest assassination I can think of. Anything else? Nah. I'm going to have to wait a while until I'm mastery level, I don't know, 17 or something. Which is going to take me another 300 or 400 hours at this rate. So, you know, in the meantime, I'm just going to have to satisfy myself with slowly crawling up the mastery ranks and basically grinding my way through whatever I can. I've got a bunch of them, Bricage. Strangely, I actually... someone gave them to me in the... I got given a bunch of the Quassus Prime relics in the last one. But, you know, if you're feeling charitable, I'll take them. Sorry, at the moment, I'm just feeling a little bit, you know... The steel path is daunting. I mean, just one simple level is so damn hard to do. Seriously, it's a, you know, even if you take absolute greatest care, doing a simple mission on the steel path will take forever to do it. And I can't. Well, I did do Saya's Visions once. And it took me something like 20 minutes solo on the steel path. It was an absolute grind. It was, you know, I am seriously not ready for the steel path. Not in any way, shape or form. I mean, even if I learn how to do all the various tricks with the abilities, I am so behind, it is ridiculous. I should focus on mastery. But to be honest with you, the grind is not as much fun as going through the missions and doing the new missions and doing the quests. And I've done the quests, and now the missions are getting hard, and I am behind where I should be trying to do it. But yeah, it's interesting to try when you're not having to demonstrate your inability online. Like I say, I was staggered. I got through that mission with Bricage there alive. I really am staggered. Yeah. It is, yeah. The jump between regular missions and steel path is an order of magnitude harder. At least it's, you know, think of a boss. You just saw me do the Alad 5 assassination mission, right? And I died, what, 3 times doing that? And that's a relatively simple assassination. Now, granted, I did it in my usual fashion. You know, get in close and shove a handful of knives up his face. but I did it. Now imagine that every enemy you meet is like that. Sorry, every heavy enemy you meet is like the Alad 5 assassination mission. That's what it gets like on the Steel Path. And I am not joking. It's that bad. I mean, yeah, I need way more mastery, way better mods, and way better weaponry. I'd like to say way better primes, but all the primes are, I think, more or less equal in one respect or another. I don't know if that's absolutely true, but the primes are all considered to be, they've all got their strengths and weaknesses, but they all seem to be about the same approximate level. I've got a galvanized steel, mate. But I'll take it. I think I have all the galvanized mods. Let me just repeat that in case he can hear me over microphone. Hey Prakash, I think I have all the galvanized mods. You gave them to me already. Okay, that one's got sacrificial steel, I grant you. Yeah, and that doesn't really help me. Yeah. No, I understand. No, I appreciate it, but who was it gave me? I've got 3 galvanized mods.
Excellent armaments.
I would use galvanized pressure, but I've already got it. I would use Berserker Fury, but Fury works better for me. Mental's Legacy works fine. The only reason I got Northwind and Shocking Touch is because they add damage. Everything else is, yeah, all to do with melee. And to be honest with you, I am in a bit of a hiatus at the moment, trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I have no idea what a Kuva Nukor is, or a Nikana Prime. What the heck is a Kuva Nukor? I mean, no, nonetheless, no. Now here's the thing, right? If I can get hold of something which takes time to grind, which implies mastery level.
If lost upon the plains,
I mean, it does to me.
you may derive sustenance.
I mean, if I were to go over to type in on the Kuva Nukor, alright? I don't... Mastery rank requirement 13. Okay, nope, don't have that. Nowhere near it. And for what everyone says, going from level 10 to level 13 takes a while to do. Yes, and I want my Kuva Lich to be on my spacecraft, to be honest with you. So I gotta pick a fight. No, you see. Now, granted, the gentlemen giving me advice here have been playing the game for far longer than me. I think, with all due respect, they are overestimating my ability, which is very limited. I've got what? 320 hours in the game, right? I'm still only mastery level 11, and I know what I should do is grind for mastery. But look, I'm barely getting, I'm barely getting there. Barely. Now, part of it is because I'm streaming and I want to try and make it entertaining. But the only way I've got of getting higher level is basically spend money in the, go to the market, get stuff I don't want. And that really grinds me. I don't want... I actually dislike the idea that I come to the market and I find some random weapon that I don't like, a Max and Amphis, and just grind it. I actually hate doing that. But here, look, here's the thing. I've got to spend platinum on it. And yes, I know I've spent money on platinum, but I actually have a big problem. Look, 225. That is what, £10? I can't get the blueprint. So nope, can't get that. How about this one? Nope, I can get the blueprint for that, whatever the heck that is. No, it doesn't. Look, I clicked on that. It just says Mastery Rank 3, and I've got to actually purchase it with Platinum. I can't get that. Nope, so not getting that one. So I can get an Ankairos. Or... how about this one? Nope, I can pay for that. I'm gonna have to... no, it doesn't. I'm sorry, hang on a second, guys. Look, yeah. I went to market, right? I clicked on weapons. Melee weapons. Clicked on that, and it says... nope. I could build it, but I can't get it. There is nothing there which says... no, it doesn't. No, there's nothing about it which says I can get it in the dojo. Seriously. I really do not see where I can get it in the dojo. What do you mean v Reddit cost? There's that. There's that. Seriously, there is nothing about that which says you can get it in the dojo. And if you're correct, how am I supposed to tell from this screen? I mean, in all seriousness, look, there is nothing about this screen which says, yes, credit, where? There is nothing which says I can get this particular... It doesn't even say Tenno Lab. Seriously, it doesn't say that. Where? There is nothing at all. It doesn't say Tenno Lab. It doesn't say dojo. Seriously, if any... I can't buy this. Okay. No, it doesn't. It does not say what you're saying it does. Look, there's my mastery rank. It does not say anywhere I can get it in the Tenno Lab. I have not seen anywhere on this where it tells me what you're saying. In all seriousness, I'm either blind or stupid. Now, personally, I favour stupid because I'm only half blind. But look, there is nowhere where it says that I can get it in the Tenno Lab. It simply doesn't say what you say it does. Yes. Mastery rank. Right. That's it. That's all it says. 3 open slots, mastery rank, and that's it. That's all it says. It tells me what I need to get it, but it doesn't tell me anything other than that. Are you looking at the same screen that I am? Right? Below, yeah, Tenno Lab. Fine. Right. What does that mean? I'm sorry, I don't understand. I have to purchase it. I can't get it anywhere else. Oh, you're kidding me. I can just go to the dojo and find this? Because that does not say... There's nothing about that screen that says, go to your dojo. You're kidding me. Is it that simple? How? Hey, okay. Alright, look. consider me to be a very stupid man, an old man who doesn't understand the game, right? I've got... Yeah, but how am I supposed to know that's what it means? If I'm a new player, everyone knows this. How am I supposed to know that's what that means? I've got you lot yelling at me, justifiably, saying, go to the dojo and get it. And I don't understand what I'm seeing on the screen. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what it's saying on the screen. And I'm getting frustrated. Because what you're telling me and what I'm seeing on the screen don't match up. And that's ludicrous. It's not obvious. It's not intuitive. It's effing stupid. I mean, honestly, that's okay. I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to take a break while I let my blood pressure go down a bit, because this frustration level that was just induced is a little bit much. But I'm going to take a quick break because I've been doing this for an hour already, and I'll go to the dojo lab and I'll grab what I can. But what you're implying here is they're encouraging you to spend money when you don't have to. Which I don't mind spending money for frivolous purposes, but that's a bit much, guys. All right, look, I'm gonna take a quick break, go to the toilet, be right back, and then we will investigate how to artificially get my mastery rank up. Okay, I'm back. I'm a bit calmer. I apologize for my frustration. There was nothing about that said to me I could go to the lab and get it. But tell you what I will do now is I will go to the lab and look for it.
Crew, Orgon Accumulator has been resealed. Negentropy risk at safe levels.
What?
I went the wrong way, didn't I? Let me go to the dojo and see what I can get.
Artists. When they killed with finesse, purpose. Just like me. This system's rotten. And me, I'm a scalpel.
All right. No, but it's not when you know what you're doing, and I don't know what I'm doing. And it's an interesting observation that if I don't know what I'm doing after 300 hours of gameplay, and I've got the assistance of people like you helping me and being very patient with me, I don't know how a new player is going to manage any of this. Oh yeah, no, I mean Prakash is my dojo master, if you like, and he just helped me a lot by being very, very patient with an old
The
man.
system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
And I am not going to rush these.
Foundry items ready to claim, operator.
Oh no, no, no! It's not your fault. No, no, no. I mean, I was very focused on the weaponry I liked and the primes I liked, and I focused on those. Didn't focus on anything else because I'm only seriously, after 300 hours, I'm just starting to learn how to achieve mastery. 300 hours in, with assistance from people like yourselves, and I'm just learning how the game is played, which is somewhat daunting in a game that I love. You know, there are any number of players out there who are going to be struggling far more than I am, and I wish I could help them. I mean, you know, I'm very tempted to say, well, here's how you do it, do a... I wish I could do this better. I wish I could come up with a way of, I don't know, starting a new account and saying, right, here's how we grind. I'm kind of tempted to do that, to be honest. Except for the fact that I've spent 300 hours getting as far as I am right now. The idea that I go back and create a new account and then start over with the intent of showing people how to actually grind the system is frankly daunting. And I'm not sure I'm willing to do it. And that may sound very selfish of me, but, you know. If my son was to start playing again, I would happily help him. Because now I've got far more time in the game than he ever did. I am not prepared to rush that, and there's nothing else I can do right now to gain mastery except to... Yeah, no, I mean, arguably you're correct, yes. You know, I've had somebody say I should equip my rhino and give it to the helmet. You know what? I'll do that right now. Actually, do you know what? I'm not sure I want to do that. I'm told that feeding the rhino to the helmet is a very popular one to do. So, you know what? Let's do that. Dr. Medic would have told me to do this. Okay, what do I actually need? Let me see. Alright, let's unlock the Miso F5, see if I can get something. That's why I just did that. Oh, one more thing I need to do. Level up the rail jack.
They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. The reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. Marines inbound.
Oh great, I'm stuck. Ah! Get me out of here.
The data we retrieve will have to suffice. Get to extraction.
I'd rather not.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Come on, I want one more. There we go.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
God, that son of a gun!
I hate abilities. It feels like a cheat. And none of that helps me.
Another job well executed.
And the reason I hate abilities is they're of limited duration and I always forget about them. I know it's the keys, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're right there. And I always forget they're there. Of course, the thing is, given that I'm live streaming this, I can't express my frustration in the way that I would like to, which is by basically yelling and screaming. Now, I probably wouldn't if this was private, but there is a little bit of me that says, in my head, is screaming at the frustration of some of this that is not intuitive.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any intelligence
I
files
hate
you
this.
find.
If we can avoid alerting them, this might be easier.
Void Fishers. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury?
Nope.
A Fisher. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. They're dropping reactant. Use it to crack open a relic. Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures. The enemy would rather destroy their data than let it get into our hands. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Marines inbound. You have collected enough reactant to open your relic. We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Much prefer defense missions or something like this. Yes! Sorry. I've been wanting the Gunston Prime blueprint for about a day and a half. I can't build it for 2 more levels, but I wanted it. What else do I need to crack open? Lith G10, okay. Let's go for a Lith G10 run. You know, I ought to do an Archon hunt. We're going to do an Archon hunt. I've got no idea. I've done one of these in the past. And somehow I survived it. So...
Keep moving. None of the scanners have detected you.
I will consider what I've learned from this skirmish.
Terminal spotted. Upload me and prepare to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Working on it. Continue to defend. Completed. Move on. Here is a terminal. Get me in and get ready to defend. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Yeah, I know. I actually do know how to mooch off other players. Which is basically what I'm doing.
Terminal hacked. Keep moving. Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position. I'm in, Tenno. This will take a moment.
Attack us, or we will counter.
Still working on it. Continue to defend. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Trail. The hunt can begin.
Yeah, I know about that. Bow is used to build another staff weapon, which I did at the weekend. I think I streamed that actually. I don't even know if I've got any Mark 1 weapons. Hang on, I thought that was happening.
So keen to make the sale, he didn't close every back door. Greed makes a person sloppy, hotshot. Remember that. Enjoy the boost. conjurer's blown. Move on. Move on.
Where the heck am I, and what am I doing?
Not going home yet. We just got here. Safety's off. We kicked a clown car. Here we go.
This is one of those things where I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just going to kill everything that moves and hope it helps. And the answer is not helping that much.
More of the old ultraviolence. Keep her back to the objective, old mate. Lock it down till she pops.
And yes, I know. If I hit 2, I won't get knocked down. I just did that. I'm just trying to stay alive for 5 seconds. And 2 isn't working anymore. Nope.
Conduit blown. Find another one.
Right, maybe I have time to think now. What am I doing?
Wakey, wakey. Here we go.
Sorry guys, got lost.
Can't do anything about that last interference routine. You'll just have to wear it. Maybe I can catch the next one.
Offers freedom. Is that so terrible? Freedom from desire and responsibility alike. Find freedom and surrender, as I did.
Hear that beeping? Demo unit's on its way.
Well, I think we did that, but I'm not positive.
On it like paint.
We'll get our asses handed to us. Still, with great stupidity comes great reward. What do you reckon?
We will examine
no.
this hall in detail.
We're out of here.
We will learn Narmer's secrets.
Examine your own heart, Neta. Peel back its blackened layers and look deep.
We got as much as we're getting, Hotshot. We are a vapor trail.
Alright, one more of these and I think I'm pretty much done for the night. Sorry, when you're dealing with things like that particular situation where I got no idea what I'm doing except kill everything in sight is a good idea, doesn't exactly make for good conversation. Oh yeah, let's get this done. Now look at this. I'm the lowest. Oh, I was gonna say I'm the lowest level person. No, I'm not, apparently. But I am the only one that's still flying a basic lander.
To rebuild Paradise, Pazul's Narmer will destroy all they consider makers. Archon Naira will be at the forefront of the slaughter. Stay on the move. Those eyes can kill. Deacon veils are holy regalia in Pazul's eyes. They will open this gate, even if their bearer is dead. Devoured her brothers. I will not stand idly aside when she and Pazul devour mine. Be my sword, Tenno. Strike. dealt with Archon Naira expertly, Tenno. Her kind may expect no mercy, no redemption.
And that's basically how you do an Archon hunt. You let everybody else who is much better than you do all the work, and you come in and you throw a few blows and hope nobody notices that they carried the entire thing. I am curious to see my stats in that. Oh, I've got some neural sensors and a pistol ribbon mod. But that's what we were really after. You see, one person did most of the work there. Not me, apparently. Oh, I didn't do too badly. I was third in kills, and top in headshots, and top in melee kills. Don't tell me melee combat doesn't work. All right. I am tired. I am going to bring this to an end. The interesting thing about Warframe is it gets more frustrating the further you get into the game. You know, the early bits when, you know, you're just going through the missions and you're just going through the quests. That's all fairly straightforward stuff. And then you have to learn the rest of the game, which isn't intuitive. None of it's intuitive, by the way. None of it's particularly intuitive. The only reason I've made it as far as I have through the game is because of people in chat helping me, which I greatly appreciate. I can't imagine solo players. I can't see how they would be able to get so far. It doesn't really guide you through it. Or maybe I'm just stupid, who knows. Anyway. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching. Remember to hug your Kubro, or your Kavat, or both. And I should give Achilles a hug, except that he is now stuck in his incubation chamber. Yeah, if you want to step out, I would appreciate it. Nope, not gonna do that. Alright. So, anyway, I hope your day goes well. I hope your gameplay goes better than mine. And I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching.